So one day I was sitting on the hammock and I was listening to podcasts and catching up on information about how to better where we stand as artists. And I came across this DIY musician podcast where they talked about how to get more plays on your Spotify. So on the podcast, the guy that they were interviewing said he pretty much hits up Spotify playlist owners through Facebook Messenger and asks them if they would listen to the song and possibly consider it for their playlist. So after hearing this, I gave it a shot and I messaged a couple playlist owners, and one actually got back to me. He had a giant following on his playlist and he said he liked the song and he'll put it on the playlist for a month. And we actually got a lot of plays from that one playlist, and Nico was so excited that he said he'd buy me a cake.
So it ends up contacting these Spotify playlisters can be insanely helpful. Some of them have hundreds of thousands of followers, some even have millions. Once you've done it a few times, it becomes easy and even mindless work, but the thing is, it's also tedious because you might contact 50 playlisters in one day over the course of a few hours, and then only one or two of them get back to you, and they don't get back to you for a few days. But it's totally worth it because they have so many followers that they can help you get your streams way up. So, if you're interested, we're going to use this video to explain just how we got over 1 million Spotify streams.
So after your song is done, you want to write down a bunch of terms that go along with the song in terms of messaging, sonics, feeling, whatever activity they might go along with, and then go search them on Spotify.
And then you're going to scroll down until you see playlists. If you click the See All button, a lot of the time hundreds of playlists will pop up. You're probably going to find or want to find the one with the most followers at first, and eventually work your way down from there to the lower playlists. But the idea is find that playlist, click on it. I like to listen to some of the songs to see if they match the vibe of my song and if my song would fit on the playlist. And then if I feel like it does, I'm going to contact that person.
Under the playlist title, you'll find the name of the person who created the playlist. And then you can click that, it'll bring you to their Spotify profile page, and then you could look at their Spotify profile picture. You go over to Facebook and you search for their name, and you match up their profile pictures.
Once you locate the person on Facebook and match their profile picture up with their Spotify profile picture, you can message them. A lot of the time we like to tell them, hey, I really like your playlist. Or maybe say something specific about it, like, I found this artist through your playlist and I think they're really great.
And make sure you only contact them if your song actually fits on the playlist.
So you'll send them a message, you'll say, I love your playlist, I have a song here that I think might fit really nicely on it, I wanted to see if you'd check it out for me. And then you drop the Spotify link to your song. Now, a lot of these people won't answer you, but the ones who do get back to you are very important, and you might want to create some sort of relationship with them. Talk about music once in a while. Don't make it like you're just there to gain from them. There's also things you can do for them, like shout them out. A lot of the time they want to shout out. Maybe they'll ask you to post something on Twitter or Facebook. Hopefully it can be a mutual relationship that everybody can benefit from. And a lot of them are really cool people who just love to help artists out.
It's very important to figure out a way to market yourself as a musician. So if this might seem like too much work for you, you may want to think about calling this a hobby instead of calling it your business or career.
We're only saying this because this is a result of us throwing shit at the wall for years on end and trying to figure out what works and what actually has the best return for the work that you're putting in. So while it takes a lot of time, we totally think it's worth it to contact all these people and see your streams rise. If you're interested in doing this and you have any questions at all, you can drop a comment below. You can send us a message and we will try to respond to everybody. There's also an article that we will put in the video info if you're interested, and it goes even more in depth than we just did. It has screenshots and everything to literally guide you through this process of contacting Spotify playlisters. And if you feel like it helped you, there's a PayPal button right there on the website and you can donate, and we would love that. If not, it's all gravy. We still love you. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and if you just put in the work, eventually you will get where you want to go.